Good evening, everyone. I'm Mel Jones, and joining me for what should be an exciting contest is England's very own Ali Mitchell.
Hello, Mel. Thanks for such a warm introduction. I'm sure I don't need to tell you just how much I'm looking forward to the day's play. I was down on the ground before, and there is a real carnival atmosphere around the ground. And I think as a captain, you can hedge your bets and go either way. I don't think this pitch will be as difficult to bat on as it seems. I'd be batting first. Gorgeous clear weather and no threat of any rain.
Nice information there from Ali Mitchell. The two captains
The home crowd roar their approval as their captain decides to bat first.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Wow, that's missed the lot. Well, this match is certainly getting exciting, and the crowd have joined the party. It's pretty noisy in the ground.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more.
Should be runs.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Can't get that outside the ring field. They look like they're short of their ground.
The new batter in, but she'll start from the non-striker's end. She's got her tail up.
Perfection. What a brilliant shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
That's the over. The Crowns are 25 for 1.
End of the first and an exceptional start. Some big shots early on. Can build some momentum easily off that over.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. Finds the fielder with that shot.
There was a gap there and pulled away with conviction to the boundary.
Mandana has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Straight to the fielder. Straight down their throat, and they've put it down. End of the over, 7 off it. The Crowns are 32 for 1.
Another massive over of power hitting. Run rate did dip a bit though, although I don't think they'll complain much about this start.
Drives it, complete miss. They'll get at least one.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Don't always mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next delivery right. Couldn't get it through the field.
You sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened the last ball, but just got to stay positive and believe the wicket will come. Confident appeal. Doesn't beat the infield. Eccleston, the spinner, coming into the attack. My oh my, that has just flown off the middle.
Well, these are the sorts of shots you just stand and admire. Gets onto the back foot and rolls the wrists to keep control and find the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
This has been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it, and the runs are flowing very easily. Good shot, and it's found the gap.
The bat, can't time that any better. Perfection.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Solid shot, going for 4.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way. Might look to go big again here.
Power and precision in that shot.
Avoided the fielders, 1 bounce and 4. Fantastic shots.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Quick onto that in the infield. A new bowler is coming into the attack. That has gone very, very high. Might be safe.
Doesn't even onto the front foot, punches it away to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. Simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
The boundaries are flowing. Need to find a dot ball or 2 to slow things down. Nicely played.
Eyes on the side of bowling, slightly fuller, and have been put away. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6. How will she reply?
Well, don't even bother running.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot. All the way. Got it right out of the middle.
Quick to get onto the back foot, and that's flown to the boundary.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter. And a great shot off the back foot. That was a really well-timed shot off the back foot. Saw it early, and it was dispatched with ease.
Going with pace now. Good shot. A beauty.
The gap was left open for them, and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary. And that's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Drilled, but straight to the fielder. Gone! Caught!
Gandhi in the middle. We want to get the feet moving from the get-go. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses everything. Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward, dispatches it to the boundary.
I don't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. Just need to keep getting the ball in the right spots and the reward will come. Oh, nice catch. Good reactions.
Just a new batter out in the middle, but for now is up at the bowler's end.
Perfect technique and placement.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here. Can she come back with a dot ball?
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get.
Sharp, the new batter in the middle, has a lovely technique. She'll look to get into her work quickly.
And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
Right-hander out in the middle, doing a little bit of last-minute gardening.
First, I'd focus just on trying to survive this ball. Deny the hat-trick and then worry about getting runs. Shot. Should be runs.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with a plum. How will the bowler respond?
Brilliant diving stop. As they get ready to face their first ball, early on you want to get the batter coming forward and getting them to play away from the body before they get themselves settled. There could be a couple if they hustle. That's the over. The Crowns are 124 for 5.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Well, the delivery was poor. Still needs to be put away, though. And what a lovely shot to find the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length around the top of off stump. Eventually it'll force a mistake. Confident appeal. Could it be? Big appeal. This could be out.
Graham, the new batter, right-hander coming in down the order this match.
Drives it, wild shot. Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4. 5 runs out of there. The Crowns are 129 for 6.
They've stayed in that super aggressive mindset. At this rate, their total could be unreachable. The right-hander out in the middle and just about ready to go.
Finds the middle, won't find the boundary.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
4 all the way, save your legs.
A strong area for them. Lifted it up and over towards the rope.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Quick to get onto the back foot, and that's flown to the boundary.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. Just a little bit of room given, and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
There'll be runs here.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
Atapatu has the ball in hand. The captain will be hoping they can tie down one end. Runs have been flowing a little too easily. Couldn't have played that any better.
Just lent on that. The timing was perfect, and the outfield did the rest. Hit that so hard. Pressed forward, got the body shape right, and launched it. One for the textbook.
Couldn't have hit that any better.
Really good scoring. That's 10 from 2 deliveries, making the bowler pay. That was an impressively timed boundary. Stayed hit. Fantastic.
Solid shot, going for 4.
But they're giving the bowler no way to get back into the contest. Consecutive 6s and now a 4. Fabulous batting.
Power and precision in that shot. Half a chance at best. And that's the end of the innings. Uttar Pradesh have been set a target of 169 runs. This is a massive total to chase, and you just have to stay positive. The openers are going to have to get into it straight away, and there is no settling in.
Perry coming in.
Eager to get bat on ball to start the innings, but didn't get close to this one. That's right out of the meat of the bat.
Good return back from the deep.
Shot. Should be runs.
That was a good strong throw back in, right over the stumps.
Wow, that's missed the lot. Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Could be close. That's a solid shot. Can't get that outside the ring field.
Right-hander in the middle, ready to face their first ball.
Garth coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. Finds the fielder with that shot.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder? Drills that one. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
The short ball's picked up early here. Not the best delivery, but certainly was a good shot to dispatch it.
Kerry shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Straight to the fielder.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You can't bowl there, and it got what it deserved. Well, that's what you pay your entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Poor shot. Really lucky. Going with spin now. Great shot. At least one on offer. Drifting onto the legs and driven away. Lovely shot. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Can't afford to go too full again. It helps to switch up your deliveries just to keep them guessing. Finds the middle, won't find the boundary. Wow, plenty of airtime, and it's been snared.
Sharma, the left-hand middle-order batter, taking guard. She's got her tail up.
Changing the bowling. The Crowns switching it up with some pace. Shah comes into the attack. It's really hard not to get caught up in the excitement. The crowd are loving every minute of this match. What a take! Diving full length, and they've taken a magical catch.
Harris, the new batter in the middle, right-hander, will want a solid start to their innings.
Couldn't get it through the field. That's too easy to pick up a single. Drives it, complete miss. Onto that so early, almost on the up, and they might get 4.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Tried for something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. everything. Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Gone! Great catch, quick reactions.
Atapatu, the new batter at the crease, left-hander. She's a lovely player to watch. We want to make a good score today.
No one's there to stop that. 4 runs. Great shot.
Pierced the gap wonderfully on the offside at cover. That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Power and precision in that shot.
Caressed that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a good length. Too short and you'll get punished on this pitch. That's a solid shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting pressure on the bowler to respond. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly, all timing on that shot.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Can't hit it more sweetly than that.
Quickly into position, and a very successful sweep brought that boundary.
Sharma has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Shot. Should be runs.
Good return there, back from the deep.
All the way, save your legs. End of the over, and what a beauty it was. Say what you want about the bowling, but you still have to hit them. Majestic batting.
The batters are working the strike around, picking gaps for boundaries, but they might need to start taking some chances in the back half of the innings to keep in touch.
Interesting decision to change the bowling. Found the going tough earlier with the ball. A huge challenge with how well these two are scoring.
Good throw from the deep, bang on target.
Precision. Past the umpire and not likely to get cut off. Could be close. Oh, great run out.
Henry, the new batter in, but she'll start from the non-striker's end.
Drills that one. Henry, ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Great shot. Gets hold of that and places it through square leg.
Never an extra run on that arm. Great throw back in from the deep.
Helped on its way, racing down to the vacant fine leg boundary. Maybe picking it up off the rope. Magical shot. Oh, it can be disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just have to accept it and move on. There could be a couple if they hustle. Mandana with a good piece of fielding. Nicely done. Into the gap, and it's an easy single there. A great over and a good chance it's finally swung the match in their favour. It's a long way back now for the batters.
They've got busy working the ball around and hitting boundaries in between. It's a good setup for a strong finish.
Nicely played. Great shot, at least one on offer. Head over the ball, great shot. That's racing away.
They really need a boundary, this ball.
There'll be runs here. Doesn't beat the infield.
Have to go for it now.
Well, don't even bother running.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, punched it to the boundary. How will she reply?
Great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Caught! That's a ridiculous catch.
Chowdhury, the new batter in the middle. She'll want to get the feet moving, get behind the line of the ball early and get stuck into her innings.
Drives it, wild shot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4. That's the end of our broadcast for now. Hope you've enjoyed the match and join us again real soon.